Previously on The Bill.
Stacey, she's spun you a line about what a bad man I am.
Whatever you did got her into trouble, big time.
You've decided to make some time for me, then?
And me.
If you don't get the information I need, you'll be buying a coffin for your Alex.
Where are you off to, Rufus? We wanted to ask you some questions about an armed robbery at the police warehouse. That's a long way down. Do you want to get out? Now, we're arresting you in connection with armed robbery. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
It's been a long day for everyone, so thanks for pulling together. This is what we've got so far. A few days ago, the Union Building Society was hit. The armed robbers got away, but were then ambushed by another gang. At the time, our only lead was a guy called Sid Wright, an associate of one of the security guards at the Building Society. We soon discovered that Sid worked in security at the police warehouse and was married into a notorious crime family, the Fosters. DC Drummond went undercover at the police warehouse, and we all know what happened next. The police warehouse was hit for a load of expensive cars. There was another ambush, only this time 4 people are dead.
And just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, Ken Drummond's son, Alex, has disappeared, possibly kidnapped. Our priority today is to find that boy.
I've got you some clean clothes. You gonna run off again? You're in shock, you idiot. You've got to take it easy.
I've got to get out of here, Gary. I've got to get to Vince Foster. He's got my son.
You know, the doctor said he was only supposed to graze your shoulder with that bullet. Has it made you deaf as well? Leave it. You need it as a witness.
I've told CID all I know. I've got to do something. If I can find the men who killed his father, then Vince will let my son go.
How do you think you're going to do that?
I need to find Sid Wright.
Who?
Sid Wright, the man I was watching at the police warehouse.
And how's he going to help you? Will you just go...
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to save my son. If you aren't going to help me, stay out of my way.
I'm not sure about this, Ken. Inspector Gold's got an armed guard down here. He's supposed to be keeping an eye on you. He'll be here any minute.
Then we'll have to be quick, won't we? Look, I need CCTV footage to see if Sid Wright walked out of here alone or if he was helped. Hey, look, listen, love. I'm DC Drummond, Sun Hill. Upstairs said you might be able to help us find a CCTV tape, yeah? Look, this won't take a minute.
You better keep an eye on Ken Drummond, then?
Yeah.
Right, well, he's got a bit of a dodgy stomach at the moment, you know, it's right off. But if you just want to wait in his room down there, I'll bring him to you.
Rufus, what happened to your girlfriend? Get him out of here.
I've got it.
Hold on.
You're lucky I was here. That's not very nice, is it? Come on.
And this Sid Wright is Vince Foster's brother-in-law.
Mum, isn't that the man that we found in that car accident yesterday? I heard the brakes had been tampered with.
Yeah, well, Sid Wright definitely knew about the plan to rob the police warehouse, and it's highly likely that he also knew about the Building Society robbery.
So whose side is he on?
Well, probably the Fosters. As he's married to Archie Foster's daughter, it'd be pretty stupid if he wanted to double-cross that family.
So what's he doing wrapped around a lamppost, then?
Well, it's possible that our unknown gang has forced Sid Wright to give details of the police warehouse plan. Sid Wright has somehow disappeared from St Hugh's. PC Harmon, could you handle calling the hospital security to view their CCTV footage?
You can count on me, Ma'am.
This is Rufus Etienne. who we suspect of supplying the getaway motorbikes at the Building Society. We're hoping he'll be able to give us some names.
I thought he was still inside for the armed robbery job at the bookies on Church Street.
Unfortunately, no. Got full remission for good behaviour. And DS Hunter is bringing him in now.
I don't mind saving your butt, believe me.
Excuse me?
I'm just trying to think of some way you can repay me.
She caught me off guard, that's all.
So, are you going to help me polish my shining armour tonight?
You give it a good rub down on your own. I expect you're used to that.
You owe me. I won't forget it.
Vince Foster has already murdered 2 accomplices and is suspected of taking Ken's son Alex hostage.
What does Vince want with Alex?
Well, he's obviously banking on Ken being able to help him find the men who murdered his father.
Our worst-case scenario is that we have to comply with Vince's demands to get Ken's boy back. I want these guys caught as fast as possible. That's our mission for the day.
And Sergeant Murphy, I want you to make the relief available to MIT and the kidnap squad to assist in their investigations.
Yes, Mum.
We've got a lot of work to do, so let's move it. Ken? I didn't think the hospital could keep you in.
I just need to know what's going on, sir. No.
And what's Ken doing back here?
I couldn't stop him, ma'am. Ma'am, there's something I need to tell you. Vince Foster's been in contact with Ken.
He's got Alex.
Vince wants him to find Sid Wright.
Oh, come on.
So you know to speak to? Yes, Sarge. Ken must be exhausted.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
Well, there we go, Rufus. You'll be familiar with the penthouse suite, of course. You're a funny man. Make me laugh some more.
Careful. He'll split your sides.
Can't resist the comedian, is that it?
In your case, I'll make an exception.
You see what you've done?
Hold on.
You got me into all of this. You told me it was a win-win situation. My son might be dead because of you. That's enough. I swear, if anything happens to Alex, you're going to pay.
Ken, it was a CID operation. You knew what you were getting into.
Whoa, what's wrong? What's going on? Ask him.
Listen, if I knew...
Just stay out of my face.
You got a smart remark to explain that one away.
What are you doing in there? I've never seen you like that before. I thought Phil was supposed to be on our side. Are you going to tell me what's going on? I can't trust any of them. I'll have to find Sid on my own.
They're a step closer to finding the blokes who ambushed Vince Foster. You don't need to put yourself in any more danger.
It don't matter anymore. All that matters is finding my son.
Then I'll help you. I'll help you find Sid.
You'll be risking everything if you help me, including your career.
Where do we start?
Sarge, it kicked off about an hour ago. Wherever they were made a real racket out here. They've thrown stones through the windows. They've really frightened Barbara and the other girls.
Anyone get a decent look at them?
No, they had their hoods up. They'd scarpered anyway by the time I got here.
Ask about the houses, Reg. See if anyone's seen anything.
Sarge.
How come you got here so quick?
Well, Barbara called me.
Barbara?
Yeah, we're old friends. Fiona, everything's gonna be all right. Yeah. Yeah, everyone here's doing their best. Yeah, they've put in a suspect, and it's only a matter of time. We will get Alex back. Look, I've got to go. I'll call you later, babe, okay?
Yeah, but we can't bottle it all day. We'll have to get you another one.
What have you got there?
That's him, isn't it? Sid Wright left the hospital early this morning.
Who's the other bloke?
Well, I hope you might know. It's a good job the camera in the car park caught the car leaving then.
I'll have to spend some time in BIU, see if I can dig up any names.
Thanks, Gary.
You just keep yourself out of trouble. I'll be as quick as I can.
You're looking at attempted murder.
What?
Or accessory at the very least. I admit you did us a favour enough in Archie Foster.
I didn't.
But you cannot take pot shots at a police officer and expect to walk away free.
Who says that was me?
Come off it, Rufus. You're not trying to tell me you weren't tooled up like the rest of them. We got 4 bodies in a mortuary on ice. And somewhere in this town, there's a young kid locked in a room with a gun to his head. Think about it. Now, you cooperate now, and we'll see what we can do for you.
So, Barbara, any ideas who's behind this?
Donna, finish your fag and start clearing up some of this broken glass. Well, it wasn't an unsatisfied customer, I can tell you that. Tell your mate to put his eyes back in and come through.
The look on your face. Anyone would think you'd never seen a half-naked woman before.
Well, at least I don't pay for it. How come Reggie's so well known around here?
It's always the quiet ones.
Did you want a brew?
Look, Barbara, we can only turn a blind eye so often. I mean, this is a bit more serious than playing your music too loudly.
I do special rates for members of the constabulary.
I'm happy with what I've got, thanks.
There's a firm fitting up a couple old houses further down. You want to talk to the woman that owns that? Reckons I'm bringing down the neighbourhood.
You seriously think a property developer would go this far to get you out?
She made me an offer on this place. I refused. Then she started shouting the odds. Set up a petition with that local councillor to get us out of here. Lynn McCoy, her name is. Other than that, I haven't got an enemy in the world. I don't count the vicar. Oh, there you are, love. Come on, sit down, have a nice cup of tea. I always feel so safe when Reg is here.
Ken won't take a back seat, ma'am. He wants to be out there investigating. Do you want me to try and stall him?
No. He'll know what you're up to. The best thing we can do is use him. Ken's a good copper, and now he's got even more reason to get a result.
So what do you want me to do?
I'll get someone else to cover Sid Wright's place. You stay with Ken. Don't let him out of your sight. And if it looks like he's getting anywhere near Sid, let me know. We need to nick Sid before Ken gets hold of him. Go on, get a move on.
How many times do I have to say it? You aren't walking away from this. We've got your prints on the bike. Now, why don't you try and help yourself and tell me who was in it with you? You got form as long as your arm. This lot will double it in one go. Armed robbery, attempted murder.
I got nothing to do with shooting Archie Foster.
Then you better get talking. Because right now, you're the only man in the frame. And believe me, if my mate's son gets hurt, I'll make sure they come down on you like a ton of bricks.
I drove the lorry, that's all.
Honey! CID have just called. They want someone over at Sid Wright's place.
The Foster's brother-in-law?
Yeah, pay the wife a visit. Try and find out where he might be and his favourite hiding places, right?
Well, I have to say, Mum, I think we're looking for the wrong person. From what I've gathered, Sid Wright hasn't got Alex Drummond.
Yeah. I know, but he might be a lead. Plus, he's been involved in a serious robbery. Now, did they mention to you at Hendon that part of our job was catching thieves?
Yeah, but I still
Don't. You'll strain something. Just get over there. Oh.
The one on the left is Danielle McClendon. The other one is Stacey Lawson. Danielle went missing after Stacey was attacked. We'd like to speak to Stacey. We think she can help CID with their investigation.
They hardly look old enough.
Well, they're not, are they?
Danielle's 16. We think Stacey's former pimp, John Rutherford, is holding one or both of them.
Well, I've heard the name. You'll be lucky to find him. You get to know the street lowlifes who prey on these kids. Well, don't worry. If I hear anything, I'll let you know. Well, Reg, anyway. Do you want a biscuit, love?
Yeah, all right.
This is shaking you up, isn't it?
No one likes to be attacked in their own home.
Look, I thought you should know. The suspect we pulled in, Rufus Etienne.
What's his connection?
Well, he was the lorry driver at the second ambush.
I was there, remember? Have you managed to track down Vince Foster yet? What about Alex?
Look, it's a step closer. Ken, we're moving forward on this. We're really busting a gut.
You're busting a gut? Let me tell you, I was snatched off the street with a gun to my head, beaten up, tortured, shot, and now they've kidnapped my son. You've got a long way to go yet, mate.
I hope you're not treating Ken as though he's part of this investigation. He's a key witness.
No, sir. I was just asking after his family. But there's been a development with Rufus Etienne. He wants to talk.
He knows we've got evidence to link him to both crime scenes.
He wants to do a deal. He knows he's going down, it's just a matter of how long.
What's he got?
Well, he says he can give us the names of the men who ambushed the Foster mob after they left the police warehouse. If we push a little harder, I think he'll tell us where we can find them.
Good. Good.
You all right? Yeah. Just feeling a bit lightheaded, that's all. It'll pass. So have you got a decent idea of that guy at the hospital yet?
Yeah, his name's Andy Shepherd. He's had a previous for drink driving. Now, the car was registered to his ex-wife, but I did a bit of digging and I managed to get an address and a photograph. Recognise him?
No.
He owns a private drinking club with a poker school upstairs.
We've got something in common, then.
What are you on about?
Everything on the turn of a card. If I hadn't had debts, I wouldn't have gone moonlighting at that security firm or gone on the undercover job. Now I'm gambling with my son's life.
I would normally have this case. You've used Barbara Hart as an informant before, and you seem to have built up quite a strong relationship. Would you be happy using her again?
Well, it might be a bit awkward, Mum.
Why? You seem very amicable.
Well, no, it'd be fine.
So no problem.
Signed.
Well?
Well, what?
Are you going to tell us what discounted rates you got off the lovely Barbara?
We don't. Look, she doesn't, all right? We're just friends.
That's not the only way you can get him, you know. Look, if you need any advice about the fairer sex, you only have to ask.
Look, leave it out, Des. Why are you interested in my private life anyway? None of your business.
Touched the nerve, have I? So come on, what were you and Sergeant Murphy talking about?
Firstly, it's none of your business, PC Taviner. And secondly, we leave nattering to old women like you.
I was just interested in the case, wanting to know what the plan of action was.
If it had any impact on you, I'd have asked you to join us. What was said in there was between PC Hollis and myself.
What's the big secret?
You better get going. Well, haven't you got some important gossiping to be getting on with?
I got this off the Royal Military Police's SIB database.
Sid Wright's ex-army?
Yeah. Took some DNA evidence off the motorbike used on the Building Society job and gave it a punt. It turns out that whoever rode that motorbike was in the same regiment as Sid Wright, the Royal Kent Fusiliers.
So who's the unknown soldier?
Jeb Mackenzie. It's looking like Sid tipped off his army buddies about the Fosters' plans for the police warehouse.
Confirms the second ambush was in revenge for the first. Good work.
They're sending over Mackenzie's file ASAP. He was thrown out of the army after doing some time for GBH. Sid Wright followed shortly afterwards.
Get on to Rufus. Maybe a name will jog his memory some more.
I can do better than that, sir.
You got a photo?
Yep. It's coming through now.
So, this is one of the men who shot at Ken.
Come on, Rufus. We know this guy drove the motorbike you supplied for the Building Society raid. You recognise him, don't you?
Anything I say now is off the record.
Don't see any tapes running.
Like I said earlier, you cooperate now and the judge might go easy on you in sentencing. He ambushed the Fosters with you, didn't he?
You gotta make this look like you found it somewhere else. These guys are dangerous. I've seen them work. If I got their man Vince Foster off me, I'm not looking forward to a long life.
We'll do everything we can for you.
Parrott's Wharf. There's a canal boat. I couldn't say which one. I only went there once at night. That's where this man and his mate were hiding out.
So are you going to tell me what's going on with Phil? Thought you two were mates. You can rely on a mate. Phil put some money into my bank account without me knowing. I spent it, he demanded it back. I had to get a job at a security firm.
What, you mean all this? Like with Alex and everything's down to money?
Yeah, sort of. Two families are expensive, Gary, you know? Phil had me over a barrel. If I hadn't spent his money in the first place, I wouldn't be in this mess.
Hey, what are you doing here? You shouldn't have come in today.
No, I'm all right, really.
It's all coming back, isn't it? The night Owen died. You shouldn't blame yourself. I don't. You all set for the service?
Yeah, the vicar's asked me to say a few words. I'm going to make a fool of myself, and know I am.
And I just concentrate on the good things, not how he died. The sort of bloke Owen was. And I'll be there for you.
I'm all right. It's Ken I feel sorry for. Any news on his son?
No.
Hello? Oh, what? Well, where are you? Ah, no, I'm on the other side, love. Hang on a minute. I've got a funny feeling here. Ah, I've got you now.
Yeah. Vince, let me speak to Alex. I want to speak to my son. Okay. Yeah, look, I'm sorting it, all right? I think I can bring Sid to you in a couple of hours. Then I get my son back, yeah? Yeah, they've got someone assigned to me. I can lose him. I know you're serious. Yeah, I'll be there. Now let me speak to Alex. Vince!
Look, Stacey could be in a lot of danger. We think it was Rutherford who beat her up yesterday. Now, God knows what he's going to do to her if he finds out she's been talking to us.
Why do you think I know where Stacey is?
Look, she's on the game. You must have heard the other girls talking. Now, see, as you are trying to locate Danielle, we need to locate Stacey. If you know anything about where she is, Bob, please tell me. Look, you won't get into any trouble. I'll make sure of it.
I won't have more coppers snooping around my place because of this, will I? OK.
Aye, Reggie, baby, still on duty, you know.
Shut it, Des.
Sorry, love. Like I said, I really can't help you.
Look, you were just about to tell me.
Been for a cuppa soon, Reggie.
But ignore this idiot.
Idiot? I'm not the one who's chasing after the tied-down prostitute.
You moron.
Now, because we're mates, I'm going to give you a chance to take that last comment back.
Look, Des, I was just going to find out where Stacey is. Now, if Rutherford gets to her before I do, it's all going to be down to you and your big mouth.
Hey, come on, we're still on duty, you know.
Love! Hey! Bob!
It's weird, isn't it?
What is?
Well, all these friends and colleagues of Owen's. Only you and I know what really happened that night. The night Owen died.
Yeah, well, they know he had terminal cancer and took an overdose.
Yeah, but they think he died alone, don't they? With no one there to care and comfort him. They don't know you were with him, by his side. Look, they're going in. You got your speech ready?
Kathy, I can't do this.
Sorry?
How can I stand up there in front of all those people and pretend nothing's happened when I know I helped Owen to die?
He will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain.
You've done nothing to feel guilty
for
about.
the old order of things.
I was glad you were there when he died.
Must be your lucky day, eh? 2 call-outs to the beautiful Barbara already. Mind you, some people say you shouldn't mix business with pleasure. So what is it with you and her? I mean, are you too embarrassed to tell me that she's your girlfriend?
Look, you do door to door, yeah? See if anyone saw anything. I don't want you upsetting her again.
More like you don't want me cramping your style, you little gigolo.
I'm Polly. PC Polly Page from Sunhill Police Station. I only got to know Owen a few weeks before his death. From the start, he was a generous man. So generous, in fact, he asked me to move in with him. Saved my life, money-wise. Just wished I could have done the same for him. Because, as you know, Owen had a brain tumour. And as a doctor, and a proud and determined man, he didn't want to just fade away, getting sicker and sicker. So he decided to die. I keep thinking, if I hadn't have been there, because I was there in Owen's house. He told me he wanted to die. He even talked about how he was going to do it. A syringe. He'd got a syringe, and he'd been stockpiling the drugs.
My friend's very upset. I'm too upset to carry on.
I just want to tell you.
Shut your mouth. What Polly meant to say was, She wishes she'd taken Owen seriously. When he talked about taking his own life, Polly assumed Owen was depressed. She never thought for 1 minute he'd go through with it. And she wishes she'd been there that night. Don't you, Paul? So she could have stopped Owen, saved herself the terrible pain of finding a close friend dead. Owen was a very lucky man to have someone like Polly. And I know that if Polly wasn't so upset, she'd be asking us to join in a celebration of his life. And we should be giving thanks for all his good works and generous spirit. Amen.
In here, this way. Why won't they just leave me alone?
All right, darling, it's all right. Hang on a minute, you're Stacey Lawson, aren't you? Do you know my colleagues have been very worried about you since your friend went missing?
Not now, Reg. Not now.
What the hell are you playing at?
I wanted to tell the truth.
You can't, not today, not ever. You lied in your statement.
You told me to.
You rang me, Polly, asked for my help. You dragged me into this. Look, if you go blabbing, we're both in big trouble. Do you want to spend your days in Holloway? No. Right. I've just saved your bacon in there again. Thanks would be nice.
Thanks.
You've got to snap out of it, Polly, and now. Look, I know the last few months have been really hard. What with the fire, Owen, you know,
and the breakdown, you can say it, Kev.
Don't you think you came back to work too soon?
No, I wanted to come back. I was ready. I'd sorted everything out.
Well, I presume you're on antidepressants. Are you still taking them?
No.
We'll go back to the doctor.
For your information, I did go to the doctor after Owen died. And he wrote me a prescription, but I threw it in the bin. I don't need it. I can't go popping happy pills every time things get tough.
Look, Paul, you're a police officer. You stood by while a man committed suicide. If that gets out...
I hate lying.
You've got no choice. We both lied. Owen's gone now. Cremated. There are no witnesses, no one to ask any questions.
I hope you're right.
Just me. I know about these things.
If you leave here with me, I'll find you somewhere where you can hide out safely.
I told her I'd take care of her. John Rutherford's been spitting blood since Stacey spoke to the police. If she refuses to work for him again, he'll kill her.
By staying here, she's endangering you and the other girls. Never mind what she said. She is 17 years of age.
I'm just looking out for her.
I warned PC Young this would happen. If she hadn't steamed round there and wound Rutherford up, I'd be fine. And now he's out to get me.
Look, officers are investigating Danielle's disappearance right now. These men are dangerous. You've seen what they can do.
Meaning you can't promise to protect girls like this from men like Rutherford. I'm sorry, Reg, but I know where the priorities are, and they're not with the likes of us.
Look, I do the best that I can, all right? We'll patrol the area. If these men come back, we will catch them. Stacey, please. You're too young to get caught up in all this.
Stacey stays with me.
What are you proposing?
Well, Barbara needs protection. It's going to get worse. It's not going to stop. We've already had 2 calls to her place today. I was hoping we could put 24-hour protection on the house.
I'll speak to Gina, but with Alex missing, our resources are stretched. Does Stacey have any idea where Danielle McClendon might be?
I don't think so. But then she wouldn't talk to me. She feels that we've let her down.
Oh, don't be looking at me. It's not my fault.
If you hadn't followed me and interrupted my meeting with Barbara, I might know where Stacey was and got her on site.
Thank you, PC Hollis.
So. Hello, Mum. Any news on Ken's boy?
No, not yet, but CID are closing the net on who they suspect of killing Vince Foster's father. All helps get Alex Drummond back.
Well, let's hope so.
You followed Reg. I gave you strict orders to keep your nose out. What were you thinking?
Well, if you hadn't been so secretive with the conversation and that, I mean... Sorry, Sarge.
I think punishment might be coming your way.
I'll be gentle with me, Sarge.
Very nice of Des to help you out the other night.
I'm sorry, Mum.
Well, I was looking all over the station for him. I had no idea he was with you all along.
Oh, well, what are friends for, eh?
Guess you owe him one, eh?
Yeah, I guess I do, yeah.
I wanted to get you on your own.
I knew it.
So that I could tell you this has to stop. You followed Reg, ruined his chances of getting vital information, all because you didn't think my orders were ones that you needed to obey.
Do you know what? I love when you're angry. You're dead sexy.
This is serious.
Come on, I'll admit it. You're struggling to keep your hands off me.
Will you stop? I'm trying to tell you off here.
Are you?
I'll get over to Barbara's.
Yes, Sarge.
This is the place.
What, you've been here before?
No, but as a gambler, you get to know all the regular haunts. Listen, if Sid's in there, it could get nasty, you understand?
Let's find him first.
No, I don't want any more disasters. If something goes wrong in there and you get hurt...
That's not going to happen. I should thank you for helping me the other night with those reports. You know the overtime that you didn't do? Look, it's not that I mind covering for you, but it'd be nice to be warned.
I had to think on my feet, didn't I? It's a bit, delicate.
A woman?
Reggie, babe, I'm gonna need you to be there for me now, mate.
You're not messing around with a married woman, are you, you idiot?
It's just a bit of fun. Do you hear that?
Reg,
Where's Stacey Lawson?
they got her.
They kicked the back door through. They must have taken her out through the garden.
I'm at the location now, Mum. Sue Wright gave me a couple of ideas of where she thought her husband might be.
You're 5 and raise your 5.
Hello, Andy. Oh, no, who let them in? Listen, you're going to make my customers nervous. They don't like placing bets with coppers watching over them.
Oh, I know how risky gambling can be. And you just bust, Andy. We have reason to believe that earlier today you were at St Hugh's Hospital helping an injured man into a car.
I've been here all day, haven't I, lads?
Yeah?
Well, the CCTV tape proves otherwise, mate.
Now we know that you helped Sid Wright leave the hospital. Question is, where did you take him?
You know what? I did pick him up from the hospital. He asked me to drop him in the high street, but he never said where he was headed.
Don't be a prat. There's no point trying to help him. If we don't find him, Vince Foster will.
I can't help you.
Oh, yes, you can.
Sid Wright?
I told you, he's not here.
Your story just doesn't add up. Why would a man with serious injuries just want to be dropped off in the high street, eh?
Well, Sid can be a bit unpredictable.
Couldn't find him anywhere. Maybe this is a dead end.
If I find out you're lying to me, I'll come back and make your life a misery.
We're assuming the abduction was carried out by John Rutherford. He has clear motive.
And we know he's a violent man. Now, we have to get to Rutherford before any more harm comes to Stacey. Any more news on his whereabouts at all?
No, Sarge.
Well, I think I could get a bit more out of Barbara. I think she'd be prepared to speak to me now that the stakes have been raised.
OK, off you go then.
Sarge.
Connie!
What are you two doing here?
I can ask you the same question.
I found Sid. You were about to use that on me, weren't you?
I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
I wasn't.
Oh, forget about it.
You lied to me.
Look, I'm sorry you had to come in like this, but I think it's better than another police vehicle turning up on your doorstep.
Yeah, got enough problems to deal with at the moment without more curtain-twitching neighbours making complaints.
Yeah.
What's happened? Any news on Stacey?
No, I'm afraid not. Look, Bob, that's why I'm going to have to ask you for your help, you know. Now, I know that you said you didn't know John Rutherford, but, well, you gave me the impression earlier on that you might know a little bit more than you're prepared to let on.
I'm sorry, Reg. I honestly can't help. All I know I've heard from the girls. No first-hand knowledge, I promise.
What about the dress?
Nothing. Just he's got a bad reputation. He sets the girls up in flats and gets them hooked on drugs. Next thing they know, they're sleeping with his mates. Rutherford's violent, and he's not an enemy I'm keen to make.
What about your girls? They might know a little bit more.
Yeah? I'll bet you anything they won't talk. Not after what's happened to Stacey. I'll ask them for you. but I wouldn't hold your breath.
Thanks. If you do hear anything about Rutherford that you think would help me to track him down, you let me know, won't you?
You're looking well, Reg. Seeing anyone at the moment?
No, I seem to be getting all right by myself.
Oh, Sheila. I'll see you later. They dragged a body from the river a couple of hours ago. Young girl. Fits the description of our Miss Per, Danielle McLinden.
What a waste. We need to find Stacey.
Can you shut the door?
Was there something else, Mum?
Actually, I wanted a quiet word. More a word of warning, perhaps. What you do in your private life is none of my business. But romantic liaisons with members of the relief is my concern.
I don't know what you mean, Mum.
Oh, I think you do. I'm not judging you. I just want you to tread very carefully and think about what you're doing. I recently lost one very good sergeant who got his work life mixed up with his private life, and I do not want to lose you because of some silly love affair turning sour. And it will, Sheila. Because it always does.
Mum.
Look, we've got to call the station and let them know that we found Sid. I thought you were supposed to be helping me. Help find Sid, yeah, but listen to me. Look, if we go behind the super's back now, we're going to be in deep trouble, aren't we? It's not like Honey's going to keep us shut, is it?
I can't go with you. If this gets back to Vince, you come after me.
Just get me to a hospital, yeah? All right, mate, yeah, we will do. If I can deliver Sid, I can get Alex back. Vince isn't going to kill him, his family. He just wants Sid to tell him who shot his dad. I know, mate, but we can't take the risk.
All right, OK, look, we'll take him to hospital. He's no good to anyone dead, is he? Look, you give me the car keys, I'll drive. You sit in the back and keep an eye on him, yeah?
Easy. Get your hands off me.
Please, sir.
I'm staying here. Get your hands off.
Don't get...
Arrest me.
Don't tempt me, darling.
Get your hands off. I ain't going anywhere.
It looks like Honey needs a hand, mate.
Hey! Just take it easy. Do you know she used to do judo?
Tell us all this at the station.
Ken! No! Ken! Idiot!
Listen, if they come back or you see them, would you give me a call? I'll give you my card. It's DS Hunter. Thanks very much. Thank you. Woo! Nice levers. Yeah, you ought to wear them more often.
Told the couple across the water we're investigating a burglary. They're saying that two men have been using this barge for the last few weeks.
This two said the same. They couldn't give us a decent ID, but they said these guys always come in on motorbikes.
Want to take a look?
No, I'll do it. We wouldn't want you risking your sweet little tush again, would we? You go and call base and get some backup just in case.
Thanks, Sarge.
I don't know, Ken just gave us a slip.
Honey was there as well. How could he have got past the two of you?
Look, I had to help Honey out. She was getting a bit of grief, but I've still got Ken in my sights. Ma'am.
Well, don't blooming lose him. There could be more than his boy's life at stake here. Somebody get me a coffee.
OK, Vince, I've got what you want. Where do you want to meet? Yeah, OK, I'll see you there in 15. Cheer up, Sid. I won't let anything happen to you.
You got back all right?
Yeah,
Well, come on, spit it out.
Well, I don't know if I should say.
What?
Well, when I went down the club, both Ken and Gary were there. They're acting ever so secretive. I'm only worried for him, but I think Gary might be up to something.
Really? I do hope Ken's not leading him astray. Thank you so much for the update, PC Arm, I'll call him in and have a little chat. All right, off you go.
Mum.
Fiona, everything will be all right. Yeah, I'll be bringing Alex home tonight. He'll be fine. I promise you. Yeah, I'm going to get him now.
I'm a police
Cavalry's here!
Juliet, stay there! Juliet, wait!
You're nicked. Mine's very quiet. Yours very quiet.
Yeah, well, they got a lot to be quiet about. 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of attempted murder of police officers, not to mention armed robberies. Unless we've offended them, of course. Nah, must be their army training. It's going to be a long night. Listen, I just wanted to say, you know, thank you for...
Saving your butt. Look, I don't want any more comments about owing you favours of any kind, all right? We're quits. Got it?
Hold on a minute, please. Don't do this. Come on. I don't have a choice, mate. I'm sorry. Oh. Where are you, Vince? Vince! Dad! Alex. Everything's going to be fine.
Sweet. Trust you shook off your minder.
Yeah, I did. I'll be back there before they've noticed I've gone. I didn't say anything.
How'd you manage that, Ken?
Little help from you, Vince. It's handy being unconscious.
Well, at least you delivered, eh? Start talking.
Please, Vince, man. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't...
Who killed my dad? Sid. Sid, your family. I'm not going to make my sister into a widow. I wouldn't hear the last of it. Just tell me the truth, eh?
Vince, I didn't think anyone would get hurt, man. That they were going to kill me if I didn't tell them everything. I swear, I didn't think they'd shoot anyone, you know. Least of all, Archie, I swear, man. I swear.
Cross me.
Where are they? I don't know. They just used to call me now and again, that's all.
I delivered my side of the bargain. I'm taking Alex out of here.
Not so fast.
Dad! Please!
When did this happen?
About 20 minutes ago. Gary's in pursuit.
What about backup?
That's already been arranged. I'm off out there now.
Can Gary handle the situation?
We've been doing fine watching Ken up until now.
Oh, Ken Drummond's been a fool. I can hardly say I blame him for his actions.
I'm scared, Dad. Just be strong for a little while longer, son. Don't worry. I'm going to take you out of here. I'm going to take you home, I promise. Let my son go.
Not quite. You see, Sid hasn't been nearly as helpful as you have.
What more do you want from me?
I want you to bring me the men who murdered my father. And I want my cars too. For my dad's sake. So he didn't die in vain.
I can't do that.
I think you can. I'll be in touch.
What are you doing? No. No. Alex.